Hi, in this video I'm going to show you how to mount side-mounted drawer sides to your drawer box. They come in two parts. The first step is to measure the width of the drawer side. This one is 45 millimeters. And to set your combination square to exactly the midpoint. So the end of your T-square or combination square should pass right through the middle of all these holes. The next step is to separate the drawer side. Simply extend it all the way and then look for the little tab and pull on the tab to release and separate. Okay, so there's two now. The wide one goes on the side of your cabinet and this one goes on the side of the drawer. Okay, so this is the front of the drawer, this is the side of the drawer. I'm going to mount these towards the bottom edge of these drawers. If you have a really tall drawer like this, it's better to mount the drawer sides in the middle or towards the top half, where closer to where you're pulling it. But on a narrow drawer, you can mount them close to the bottom. Okay, rotate the drawer so it's positioned like this. This is the side of the drawer, and I'm going to take my combination square and just draw a line. So I drag this pinky finger on the top edge, and that I'm able to pull the combination square in this direction using my pinky, and that creates a straight line. Next, look for the tab, the little tab that sticks up, that goes towards the front, and just plop it down and align the tab perfectly with the front of the drawer. This is the front of the drawer. Okay, this is a very important step. I use the horizontal slots and I use an awl. I put it right on the line and give it one tap. And reposition if you have to, because this thing will bounce. And I usually do one right in the back, right on the line, give it one tap. If you don't use this method and you just try to drill a hole, a lot of times the screws will move, and you do not want that to happen, because what ends up is you could have one drawer side going this way and one going that way, and then it doesn't work very well. Next, open the little packet of screws that come with the drawer sides. These screws are Phillips head, which are not ideal, but because I'm drilling down in a vertical orientation, I'm not worried about stripping. So just go right through the little hole that you tap, and whatever you do, do not strip the screws or strip the hole. You don't want to. You have to have your clutch on very low, like mine is on 3. And then flip it around, noting that as you flip it around, now this is the front. And now it doesn't want to sit flat on your workbench, so take a strip of 1/4-inch plywood and stick it under there, and then you're good to go. So the drawer side covers up your pencil line, so you don't have to erase it. Okay, so here's a little black tab. Just push it to the side, pull this out. Okay, make sure that this tab goes towards the front, which is now over here. And repeat. Okay, that's part 1. Okay, I'm going to be installing the other half of the drawer side right here. I just use a 1/4-inch piece of plywood and I stick it here, and this will actually be the gap between the bottom of your drawer box and the bottom of your cabinet. And then this goes in here. Notice how this sticks out beyond that. You can take this little tab here and flip it, and then push that back in. So now this goes in here. So the depth of this, the front edge of this drawer side here, should be equal to the thickness of your fascia panel, plus maybe 1 millimeter. I adjusted my combination square so that this is exactly the thickness of my drawer fascia plus 1 millimeter. And you just push that in there. Okay, that is the position of the drawer side, it should be. And now I have to screw it in without moving it front or back. Okay, for this operation I use it's a screw that is sold at Woodcraft. It's called High Point, and it has a combination square number 2 driver and Phillips, and I use the square driver. And it's really, this is the hardest operation, is to get these screws in and attach these to the side of your cabinet. The thing wants to swirl around and move left and right, and the screw wants to magnetically attach itself to the drawer side, either up, down, left, or right. It doesn't want to go in the middle. So the best way to do this is to punch a little hole using an auger, or an awl, I mean. Okay, I've opened the drawer side so that front hole is exposed, and I double checked the forward to back position, and it's in the right position. And this is where I punch a little hole right in the middle of this. You only have one shot at this, so don't mess it up. It has to be perfectly in the middle. Okay, now that I have one screw in the front, I can put a screw in the back, and I don't have to worry about, it's not going to slide forward and back, and it's not going to go up and down. So the back screw, the second screw, is a lot easier. And I recommend not putting the back panel on your cabinet before you attach the screws, because it's actually easier to install the back screws without a back panel in the back. For the other side, repeat the process. Stick your spacer in. Flip the tab over. Stick it in here. Pull the front out, exposing the hole, and push it in until it stops. There we go. Okay, remove your spacer. Okay, and if your measurements are all correct, it should go in. All right, before you do that, reset your little tabs in the back, or else you can break. So slide this little tab forward, and if you don't do that, you'll break the drawer sides. All right, so that little spacer trick works really well. Use a 1/4 inch here, and you can make another one of these that's 1/8 inch thick. So this is exactly 1/8 inch thick, or 3 millimeters, and I just place that there. And when the drawer front fascia goes on, you just rest it on there, center it left and right. And then with this particular one, you can stick a little clamp in here and clamp it. You can also use double stick tape on the back. That allows you to hold it in place, and then you retract the drawer and screw it from the inside coming this way. The other method is to use a tiny little 23 gauge brad nail and pin it in 2 locations. The problem with that is then you have to repair and fill the holes. On a painted surface, it's harder to hide the holes. On a wooden surface, it's a lot easier. So I don't recommend shooting a pin nailer through the front of painted fascia. Okay, there's one final pro tip. When you're installing 2 adjacent drawers and your middle panel that divides the 2 is 3/4 of an inch, you cannot use the same screw hole for both sides because the screws will run into each other. So you have to pick a different screw location on the second pair of slides. So instead of going into the hole over here, I'm going into this one. Voila!